This woman was now 90 years old, but every Valentine's Day, she dressed up like a 20-year-old girl. She always went to the same old railway station and sat quietly on that same bench. Why? Because 65 years ago, her husband had promised her he would return to that very spot on Valentine's Day. That day, war had broken out. As the train was leaving, he handed her a small card. The whistle blew, the train moved forward, and she ran behind it with tears in her eyes. She thought it would just be a matter of days before everything was fine again. But that day began a wait that lasted a lifetime. Every letter from her husband became the reason she kept living. Until one day, the postman came with the news. Her husband wasn't dead, but missing. She refused to believe it. She was sure he would keep his promise, no matter how many years it took. So every year, she returned to that same bench. Time passed. Flowers bloomed and withered, but her love never changed. The young girl had grown old, but her heart's love never aged. One day, her grandson called the TV reporters and said, "Everyone should hear her story." For the first time, she spoke in front of the camera. A few days later, a soldier's diary was found. Inside was an old letter that had been lost for half a century. When she read it, her heart almost stopped. The truth was, her husband had gotten the chance to come home, but he gave it up to save a child's life. He died a hero. 65 years later, an army officer placed his belongings in her hands. The same card, the same memories, and a photo of the child he saved. Her tears wouldn't stop. The next Valentine's Day, she was again sitting at the station. But this time, her wait was finally over. Her love had returned, wrapped in a national flag. He had kept his promise, just in a different way. She never felt regret, because loving someone truly, with your whole heart, is perhaps the most beautiful truth of love itself. Friends, if you've